is everyone feeling today? Hello, everybody. Girl, why is my hair like this? There's a little whoop in my hair. Hello, babies. Girl, this screen this month is so full. I love it. There's some space on the idol side, though. There's lots of space on the idol side. There's always space. Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing today? Is everyone doing good? Did everyone have a good week? Girl, I worked a lot this week, releasing lots of videos from Star Detective. It's been a lot of fun talking about the season, gathering the news, gathering all of the information. There is, I think, the most important information is already out. I already released everything in terms of info from Star Detective here on the channel. So if you would like to have, if you would like for me to do anything else regarding the new season that I haven't done yet, please let me know. Hello, babies. I'm very excited for today's episode. We're going to see DARKINE. I mean, they're going to battle, but I don't think they're going to battle DARKINE directly, only Shadows and Darkurandas. I'm very curious to see the show. And as I said in my video from last week's episode 47, I think that the last concert that the UN Idol PreCure are putting out is the opening. That's the concert they're doing. It's going to be the opening. And girl, I'm scared that now DARKINE destroyed the heart tree. How is this going to end? I'm suffering. Also, another thing, to all of the members of Magical Cinnamon here on YouTube and on Patreon, there is a post. If you'd like to take part in the last UN Idol video from next week, from episode 49, I made a question. So please answer that. If you have something to answer, obviously, because it's going to be in the video from episode 49. Oh my God. Hello, everybody. Hello, Geo Cub. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Karimar. Hello, Ariel. Hello, Pinkberry. Hello, 4C. I had the greatest burger for dinner. Gimme. Hello, Teacup. Hello, Ash. Hello, Karimar. Hello, Mila. Hello, Halt. Hello, baby. Kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu. Full fall, me too. Girl, I'm feeling. Hello, Glitter M. Hello, Kiddo. Hello, Jeannie. Mila, that's really true, girl. I also said that I was talking about all of the content that I've been doing for Star Detective because there's lots of information about the season. And I also have to say I'm very, very thankful to everyone who's been here since the first stream of the year that we did, waiting for the website. The hype was really up. We got bamboozled a little bit. But I'm very happy with everything that has been happening with the channel. So thank you all very much for everything, for all of the donations, for all of the views, to everyone who's been here on the live streams in the past few weeks. It's very, very exciting. And it's very, it makes my kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu. So thank you very much. It's very kira for sure. And I'm just very thankful. Girl, for the last 2 weeks, I have been doing 5-hour long streams for the last 2 Saturdays. It's been tiring, but it's been so much fun. I loved every second of the 2 streams I did earlier this year. It was those 2 streams. They were a big party. And I just had a lot of fun. As I said, I had a blast, and I've been loving everything related to Star Detective. I've been suffering. You guys know how I am feeling. And I was thinking yesterday, I was editing the Idol Corner for this week. And it dawned on me that it's ending. UN Idol is ending. And, it feels like I'm saying goodbye to real idols. They're going to graduate and they're not going to be active anymore. That's that's how I'm feeling. And I'm just feeling sad because I'm just feeling sad because I just love it. You know, and I'm also gonna miss the idol corners. It just dawned on me that there were so many other idols that I wanted to talk about. I'm not gonna have time for that, but I am happy. I'm happy nonetheless for the reception that everyone has been. I've received lots of messages of people talking to me about Idol this past week. So it's just fun. It just makes my heart full. So thank you very much to everything. Rip to all the Eclair friends who have to be tortured while waiting for her. I think that's a good thing. Because when we have Eclair information, she's going to be the main focus of the information. You know, she's not going to be... she's not going to divide the info with the other characters. You know, that's kind of like what's been happening. Even though Arcana Shadow has been dominating everything, like she is by far the most popular one in the internet circles. I think at least here on the live streams, it's a little divided. It's Arcana Shadow and Answer. My birthday is January 29. Yay, that's nice. My grandma has been trying to book the Bathhouse collab, but all the Arcana Shadow slots are filled. People are crazy about Arcana Shadow. And it's so nice that we already have one merchandise collab for Star Detective. And it's good that anyone who wants is going to be able to buy them directly from the website. You don't have to buy secondhand from secondhand sellers. That's a great thing. Cure Infinity. You mean Cure Infinity? If you mean Cure Infinity, let me know. Because Cure Infinity. There's no Cure Infinity, right? Just Cure Infinity. Let me know. Just to have Twitter Lemote Lover. I don't. I deactivated my Twitter account. I still that was still active, but I deactivated it now, so I don't have it anymore. Magical Cinnamon. I mean, if I want to reactivate it, I think I can, but it's right now it's deactivated. If you want to send me art, you can send me on Blue Sky. It's Magical Cinnamon, or Instagram. It's also Magical Cinnamon, or Discord. On Discord, I am Leo Cinnamon. When February hits, I hope my figures ship on time and the cake designer is in town. I really want an Idol PreCure cake. Oh my god, girl! I have my Idol PreCure figures shipped already. They have arrived in Brazil yesterday, but until they come to me, it's gonna take like 3 weeks or something. It's gonna take a while. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna have them for the last episode. I bought the cutie figures for You and Idol, the regular ones. I did not buy the premium set yet. I plan to do that. Hello, Dot. This morning I kicked my friend's ass in a Kamen Rider fighting game. That's a good thing. Girl. I listened to the second ending of Hugto and I'm like, why is this song so good? Girl, it's amazing. It's a perfect song. It's a perfect song. Next weekend will be the 24th. The following weekend will be the 31st. My birthday is January 29. Your birthday is very close to the debut of TanPuri. After your Idol is over, are you going to do some kind of mystery or detective corner with Star Detective? Dominic, I don't plan on doing that. I plan on doing nothing, actually, for this season. Because, the one thing that kept me motivated for doing the Idol corners is because I love idols and I love talking about them, because I have I have a hard time editing things. And so I had a hard time editing the Idol corners. It took me a lot of time. But since it was idols, I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it my best. And for Star Detective, I did not have big ideas. I thought of doing like an art corner of like people who watch the channel and send their Star Detective arts, and do like an art corner in the videos, like sharing one art per week. But I think we already do that in the live streams, so I don't know. I think that it would be a little redundant, Today I listened to the second ending. I just can't get the Lady in Pink song by Cyndi Lauper. I don't know that. Hello, Masked. Magic Night Ray Earth is now streaming in Netflix in my country here too, girl. And by the way, we are also getting the new season, and it's coming in. There are news coming in March. There's going to be a stage, Magic Night Ray Earth stage on Anime Japan. And I am very excited because there's going to be a new trailer. There's going to be the first trailer because we just got a visual. There's going to be the first trailer, and we also going to see who the voice actors are going to be. We don't know who the voice actors are yet. We don't know if they're going to reprise. The original ones are going to reprise the roles, or if they're going to go for something new, someone new, like they did with Sailor Moon Crystal. So I'm curious. But Magic Night Ray Earth is everything. I did a video on Magic Night Ray Earth at the start of the channel. Ooh, girl. You and I don't preach your designs are trash. Why do you like it? Girl, you can say anything about You and Idol. You can say anything about You and Idol, but that's the best season ever. Oh my god. Amore, mi amore, あなたを好きでいさせて、ありのままなんて、ななな。Amore, mi amore.
At GeoCub ATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Excuse me, yes hello. Could you please add Oni's sister and Goziu Unicorn to the screen? Great, thanks. Yellow heart, black heart, yellow heart, black heart, yellow heart,
Yellow heart, black heart, yellow heart. It did not get to the Oni emoji. Oh my god. Thank you so much, GeoCub. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to add those characters. I have no idea who they are. Amore, mi. I love how this song went viral. Girl, it's so hot. I'm going to have to turn on this. I love how this song went viral. And I was surprised with how many different people performed this song in their Instagrams, you know. I love that. And that song is amazing. I mean, it's so weird to see Juice Juice that popular because like they're like a very niche group. But after we got Juice Juice like blooming, it's everything. Oh my god. Pinkberry, there was an episode of Blaze and the Monster Machines. I started watching Magic Night Ray Earth and I thought, is Hikaru inspired by this show? Hikaru, as you mean, Startwinkle? Kirayaba! Many PreCure seasons seems to be inspired by other iconic magical girl shows. And it's interesting because, like, some of the people that work on particular seasons of PreCure have worked on other magical girls, other very iconic magical girls. So that's a very nice thing. Obviously, we're talking about professionals who excel at what they do. You know, people who work on PreCure are usually very good. Oni's sister and Goziu Unicorn. What are those? Oh! Okay. Oh my god. Goziu Unicorn looks great. I vibe. Goziu Oni's sister. Oh, she's so cute. Girl, I love those designs. Where are they from? I love it. Stop singing. Girl, Zoe, if you don't like singing, I am sorry. You're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer in this stream because I sing a lot. I'm mad about the Maya situation too. Oh, it's in the same season. What's gonna be the new subscription sound song? It's still a mystery. One of them I already know, and the other one I'm still like debating on what I'm gonna do because I have an idea. But I'm like, you know, I'm gonna still think about it because so here's Oni's sister. I found a picture of her that looked very nice, but she's not transparent. I hate when things are not transparent in like the PDFs. She was doing like a pose like that was everything. Amore. Girl, every time I listen to that song. Anata no hitomi wa firuta. Ete yuku koi wa setu na. Omoi nagara kirei na wa ate.
At GeoCubATL donated $4.99 through Super Chat. What had happened was Goizu Unicorn's actress was caught drinking underage and got fired, so they hired Oni's sister's actress to replace her in Goizuger.
Oh, so it was this character. I heard, I don't know if that's true. I heard that they lost a lot of money because they had to reshoot lots of things that were already done in the show. I don't follow this closely, and they said that they had to reshoot lots of things for. Oops, what did I do? And I'm like, girl, that's bold. And that sucks. Like, I understand that happening. I understand because, like, people really take this seriously, right? In Japan, people really take this seriously. Hello, Sleipa! Now, do you allow people's fan cures on the border, or is it official characters? It's okay. It's totally okay. It's totally okay to have fan arts here. PreCure or anything. That's her wearing Lupin. Oh my god, that's not her. Okay, let me get her. I'd love to watch the Uma Musume movie because it's one day before my birthday, but I don't think it will come to my city. I hate this. I had wrote Hirogaru, my autocorrect changed to Hikaru. Oh, when you were talking about Ray Earth. Oh, this the hero thing. In the second ending of Wonderful, they say Wonderfuru Hanamaru. They do. Wonderfuru Hanamaru. I am going to show arts, Karimar. Yes, I will. You and I do PreCure will never be Aikatsu. Thank you. I'm sorry, Zoe. I'm going to start removing your messages because it's very distasteful. The things you're saying are very distasteful. Okay, I'm going to have to remove the background of this one, but I think this is Oni's sister. I don't know. Because I don't know the characters, but that is what appeared to me. I think this one is the real one. She's doing like... Hello, Gallardo! Kimi Torolala is so good. By the way, my cover of Kimi Torolala is coming. And I decided to push it to the end of the... to the end of the season to like... say a little goodbye. There's going to be a little countdown here on the channel with shorts. Oh my god, guys!
At Foofall Mimi donated £2 through Super Chat. Could I get Cute Collection Cure Memoir on Border?
Of course, baby, but you're going to have to send that to me. Please do that. Bring them on. Thank you, Foofall. Thank you. I still want Uta added to the screen for my membership even when Kimito ends. Girl, bring it on. Love, do you have a favorite song from You and Idol? I have, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's Trio Dreams. It's either Trio Dreams or Ego no Unison. It's because it's hard, but I think it's Trio Dreams because I mean the song itself was not my favorite, but after it started being performed, after they started doing the performances every week, I got enchanted like 100% by Trio Dreams, and I was like totally captivated, and that ended up becoming my favorite PreCure ending. What am I doing? My favorite PreCure ending, and all of the stuff that I love so much. So I love Trio Dreams. So I think Trio Dreams is my favorite, but I'm not sure like 100%. Because Ego no Unison, I think it's just... I mean, all of the solo songs. This one is her, isn't it? Or no? Please let me know. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, please. Oh, it's her. It's her. Let's go. This is a very nice picture. Like, Oni Sister's success. I was thinking that Happiness Charge and Kimipuri are similar in that they have a lot of drama and at the same time a lot of random episodes. Plus they have an adult with awkward moments with a pink girl. I sent 2 Mercure more options on Blue Sky for you. Let me get it. Am I Blue Sky logged in? No. It is. No. Let's see. Oh my god, what a cute cure. Girl. Oh my god. I'm gonna go for this one. Look, girl. Look at Foofall's original cure memoir. And Foofall, you're gonna have to let me know. If she's an idol or not. Where did I save it? If she's an idol or not. Because girl, look at this. I love this design. What a cute design. Hello, Vicky. My birthday is coming out next week. Nice. We have lots of birthdays incoming, and we're going to celebrate full fall. I love this design so much. This is so cute. I mean, I believe she's not an idol, so she's going to be on this side of the screen. Where is she going to be? She's going to be right there on top. Thank you. This is adorable. Love this artwork. She's not an idol. She's a photographer. That's nice. Happiness Chart. Happiness Chart is another one of my favorite seasons. Oh my God, what a great season that was. I think that was the difference. I don't think they're that similar in terms of writing. I think it's a little bit because I think that. Hello, Ella. I think that Happiness Charge is probably the most chaotic season in terms of the writing of the season as well, you know? When a PreCure season ends, another begins. That's great. That's true. TanPuri first stream on January 3rd? No. My stream will be on January 31st, which is the Saturday that TanPuri is going to start for us. We're going to have a PreCure season starting in January. How crazy is that? I love this, actually. Because it's going to be a first, isn't it? I mean, as far as I can remember. Because obviously, after 23 years, we might have had another season that started on January 1st. And I don't remember, obviously. But as far as I can remember, probably. Happy birthday, PreCure is a fabulous name. It is. Whenever you make your screens, you're always drowning in characters. That's true. But I think this month and last month, I think we kind of like got this... You know, this moment. This is crazy. Lots of characters. I'm gonna miss Kimito Idol. Me too, Ella. Hello, Ramon. I think, as I've been saying, I've really connected to you and Idol, and it's been present. It's so funny because like. Sometimes we're dealing with certain things in life, and the things we are enjoying and the songs that we're listening to, they kind of become like the soundtracks, you know. And I, like, you and Idol were part of my year of 2025, and it's crazy how like I look back at things and I remember the how you and Idol was impacting me and how I was feeling the characters, how I am still, obviously. Oh, by the way, let me show you. I bought lots of things in Japan, and I'm like slowly opening some of them. There are some of them that I still haven't opened to this day. And I got some cards from Idol PreCure, obviously, because like everything was Idol PreCure, and I finally opened them. So I got two, and I got one is Curewink. I love this. I love those cards. They're so big and they're like so shiny. They're so shiny. And I also got Kyun, but I got like Kyun with Kokoro. Very cute too. I love this. And those cards, they come with a bubble gum. That's like super weird taste. And I also got another one that comes with bubble gums as well, which are the fortune telling cards. And they're very nice. Look, they come with a background, and it's very funny because I got 4. And I got, look, because it's like perfectly aligned. So I got Curewink, and her number is number 11. And then I got Kyun, who's number 12. It's reversed, but... And I got Cure Idol, who is number 13. So I got like 11, 12, 13. I was kind of like, okay. It's kind of lucky. And I also got another Cure Idol. But this one is number 7 of the collection. I don't know how many there are. But I got number 7. And it's a very beautiful collection of cards. So I got the 4. Very nice. I love it. And I think, I don't remember when the movie is coming out on DVD/Blu-ray. Oh, you have Cure Mirage. Nice. Good job. Vicky, hablas español? Siéntame. Do you think the Kigurumi cures are going to be cute? Yes. Yes. They're always, in my opinion, some people think they're scary. I think they're going to be cute. Do you think Phantom will be good villains? The Phantom Thieves from Star Detective? When we look back at the 2 seasons that Murayama Isao did, I have polarizing opinions on both of the seasons he did, which are Maho and Star Twinkle. I don't like the Maho villains, even though I think some of them are charismatic. Some of them were interesting, as in episodic villains that appeared for a while. They did not have like a super interesting story, but they were interesting personalities, which were the first 3 villains we had in Maho. The ones that came after in the second half, I personally did not enjoy. But the first 3, they were really nice. And I really liked their participation in Mirai Days as well. I think they added a lot to Mirai Days, I believe. Even Sparda. Oh my god, I loved that. And in Star Twinkle, I love the Star Twinkle villains. I think that they added a lot to the argument of the season overall. It was very, very powerful. Like, very, very powerful. I really like them. So, I don't know. I, at least, really like the design of this first villain that appeared in the trailer of TanPuri. I love that. I love that design. It was great. I don't know how this is gonna play out, obviously, in the show, but I already love the design. Let's see the other designs, and I'm very curious, very, very curious for Arcana Shadow. Girl, what are they gonna do with her? I am so curious. So curious. I'm gonna miss my favorite show 2025. You and I do PreCure. Me too, yes. Wink, wink, wink. I want a PreCure season that involves with actors like movie star PreCure. That concept would tie in. Oh, I like that. The merch looks familiar. I think I've seen it on Mercari. Yeah, those cards, every season they get released. The tarot cards too, but those ones also. Like, you can get them from every season. Kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu! Whenever I'm having a bad day, I just turn to Nana Mizuki and her songs. She makes me so happy and makes me feel alive. Don't want to imagine myself without discovering her. Thanks, Symphogear. Girl, Nana Mizuki is amazing. I love her songs, and she has such a powerful voice. I wanted another Shugokara anime just to have her again singing as Utao. And she's coming back with Nanoha later this year, baby. I'm excited. The 3 main idols. Yay. Huba Baba. I don't know what that is. Lee, you can DM me or you can tag me. It's totally okay. I got a lot of cards and stickers from Idol PreCure that I didn't know what to do with. Same with other franchises. My solution is putting them into a scrapbook I wanted to use for my travel to Japan. I think that is a good thing to do. I think that's a good thing to do. I do that sometimes with my... Where is... My acrylic thingies. Like this, for example. I have the Cure Idol movie acrylic. And it comes with like this... I already opened it here, obviously. So you know. But it comes with like this thing, and I usually I cut these and I put it on a notebook. I like doing that. There's already a video of Answer and Misty Kigurumi. I need to see that. I think I didn't see that. I'm going to tell you guys something. I might be losing interest on PreCure. Tunes, I think that it's part of life. PreCure is a very long franchise, and sometimes our interests in things, they change. And I feel like, especially like if you are someone who has started watching PreCure in another era, which is very different from what PreCure is nowadays, I think it's normal. If you are not enjoying how PreCure is nowadays, I think that, it's just part of things, especially when we talk about a franchise that has been alive for so long. And not only with PreCure, with everything in our lives, there are certain special interests that we have that we end up losing those, wait, Lau, does this mean I have to change Cure Patrol and Cure Mirage to match the Star Detective design? I think you do. I really like that. I really like that when people do like their fan cures, they all kind of try to blend in the current season style. I really like that. Hello, Giovanna. Why with every male character with long hair, I call him Sheikun? Why? Why do you think? There's something about TanPuri's designs that remind me of Hirogaru. I agree. I think there is some Hirogaru vibes in the TanPuri designs. I don't know. There's lots of like layers in the designs as well. And I feel like they're very puffy as well. Kirakinana! Cure Crayon. Cure Crayon is a good name. Keep in mind that TanPuri could be just as bad, if not worse. I doubt we could get any lower than Idol, but it's possible because it's hard to beat Idol PreCure. Oi, Lívia, meu amorzinho! I'm losing interest in PreCure because of Bob the Builder. The Detective PreCure Kigurumis can be found in the first Thanksgiving commercial in the official YouTube. I'll check that out. Oh, yes, they do appear. Oh, I saw them. They appear in the Thanksgiving commercial because they are going to be in the Thanksgiving event for You and Idol. And girl, I am so angry. I am pissed. And I'm going to tell you why I am pissed. You know why? Because earlier this week, I was like, I'm excited. I am going to buy the Thanksgiving acrylics. And then the website opened. And I'm like, I thought it was going to open at 11. And I was like, okay, I'm going to wait until 11. I'm going to be awake until 11. Because I am usually not awake until 11. Usually I'm already in bed at least. But then I went to check out the website, and it was like 11:10, for example. And then no, it was not 11. It was like a little early than 11. And then I went to Goods PreCure because that's like the place to go to find the goods and when they're getting released. And I saw the tweet and I was like, oh my God, it's coming out at 9, not at 11. And then I clicked on the toy website, the toy shop, to get the acrylics. And it wasn't like 2 hours after the acrylics were released, Cure Wink was already sold out. Girl, I was so pissed with myself. I was like, I can't believe I saw the time wrong. I saw 11 and it was at 9. And then when I went to buy, I could not buy the Cure Wink acrylic anymore because it was sold out already. So I got the other 4 and I'm going to have to go after the Cure Wink acrylic after because secondhand, through secondhand sellers, because I could not get her acrylic. I was pissed, girl. Oh my God, I hate this. I hate this because I hate whenever we have like very strong sales in a season because you have to buy the things whenever they get released. Because if you wait a few hours, you are gonna miss something. And that's what I did with the pixel art collection because I was like, girl, what should I do? Should I wait on the next day or should I buy it today? And the pixel art collection was coming at 1, and 1 p.m. in Japan means 1 a.m. for me, so I had to stay awake until 1 a.m. Ooh, girl, I was so angry. I was able to get everyone. I was able to get everyone from the Pixel collection, no issue. And from the Pixel collection, since like a new collection, it's like the acrylics are very tiny. They're cheap. They're very cheap because they're small, and I don't think people are going to go after it very hard. But I was like, okay, you never know. So I got everyone, all the 5 cubers, and also the Purirun and Marathon acrylics as well. And Purirun and Marathon got sold out super fast. So thankfully, I did not wait until the next day. Oh, God. I pre-ordered my Cure Arcana Shadow plushie. That's nice. I revisit Go Princess every year. That season isn't just a season to me. Oh, Go Princess is everything. A Netflix ad just popped up right below the stream, like those ads they usually show during a TV broadcast of football machines. Football matches. Oh my God, football machines. Girl, what the hell? It's weird because I thought that's a good thing. That's better than when they open, like they stop the stream for an ad. If they only had ads like that, it would have been better, I think. It's been a while because I don't know about you guys, but I usually use I use YouTube Premium. So I don't see the ads. And like after you start using the YouTube Premium account, like, girl, it's so weird coming back to regular YouTube because nowadays YouTube has so many ads. And I watch a lot of YouTube, so like for me it's a good thing. And I also listen to music through YouTube Music as well. So it's kind of crazy. It's crazy that Cure Wink, who was the least popular at the beginning of Kimipuri, is now the most popular. Yes, she is. And that's really crazy. And that started to turn, I think, at least when they started focusing on her character more in the show. And that's kind of like weird because I feel like at least usually whenever a character is very strong at the start, they never lose the momentum, even if their character arc isn't like super surprising. Because I think in Cure Wink's case, her character writing is superb. Like, girl, what they did with her, it was really impressive. And I love everything about how she's written. But she really started shining in the middle of the season, like episode 24 or something. Like, she really got a lot of focus. And she really, like, she became insanely popular. And like nowadays, I don't know how it is for children specifically, but for people who buy the acrylics and for people who go after the merch, like a few hours after they start being sold, Cure Wink is definitely the most popular. I don't know among kids, it seems that it's Zukyun. It's hard to know, but it's funny because it seems that Kokoro is usually like the one that gets sold out the last. But my friend, she collects the cards, the wafer cards. And she says that out of the cards from the last collection that had You and Idol as solo cards, as the HR cards, which are the ultra rare cards, super rare cards, I don't know. The cards from You and Idol, the most expensive one is the Kyun one. It's like for people who resell the cards, the Kyun card is like the one that is being fought over the most. So it's really crazy to try and see, like, to try and understand how merch resellers work and how prices work. But it's clearly like Wink clearly is the most popular Cure of the season. Oh, Internet Girl. I don't know how I feel about that song. I think it's on the same style as Gnarly. It's like those joke songs that get repeated over and over. And, you know, and then after you listen to it so much, it kind of sticks with you. Does Eclair have transparent fabric on her design? I know the others have it, but I can't see it on her. Girl, I'm going to have to look into her design because I really don't know. Let's see. What's her name? Cure Eclair. I've seen some people theorizing that Cure Eclair could be the villain that appears in the image. I think she is not, because I think Eclair is a girl and the villain is a man. I like the idea of Eclair being an adult like Ageha, but I am like holding on to the theory that she is Shushutan. And Shushutan seems to be the young, I mean, I don't know, that usually doesn't necessarily mean that. But I don't know if you guys have seen the difference of Shushutan to the other fairies. Like Shushutan is way smaller than the other fairies. So I'm believing Shushutan is the youngest. And if Shushutan is actually Eclair, it would be nice if she like grew up a lot after she transformed or something, you know? The reason I believe Eclair isn't a boy is because Toy would never make a male character look so feminine. I agree. I think I also, if Eclair was a man, I think she would have had a different costume. If she is actually a boy, and if Eclair is actually a boy, and you know they turn into a boy later, they are revealed to be a boy later, I would be very, very impressed and surprised. I would be like, Toy Animation, you did it. You nailed it. But I really don't think that's going to be the case. I would love to be surprised. But I think like the boy designs in PreCure, they are very male-oriented designs. I don't know how I can put that into words, but like you look at them and you say they're either a tomboyish girl like we thought Wing was, or you think it's like, okay, it's clearly a boy. Like it's either one of the two, you know. I would love to be surprised and have one cure that we all think, oh my god, it's a girl, but then it ends up to be a boy. I would love for that to be the case. I would love to be the case, but we never know. And I do know that there is a fact of it says everywhere that Shushutan is Cure Eclair's partner. In Shushutan's profile, in other places about Shushutan, in Cure Eclair's profile as well, there's one Cure Eclair profile that it says that Shushutan is her partner. But I don't know. Maybe she presents Shushutan as her partner, and that actually her being Shushutan being Cure Eclair is kind of like a secret. I don't know. I think it would be a nice way of diverging our attention to this fact, but we never know. I even said in one of the videos that I recorded that I really believed that it wouldn't be possible for Shushutan to be Cure Eclair, because it says in Shushutan's profile that Shushutan is Cure Eclair's partner. I think they I don't remember if they use the word Nakama, but they use the word Nakama in the website of when you click in Nakama, and you know you get the profiles of the characters. But yeah, I don't know. It might be a diversion. I really believe that's not going to be the case. But if that is the case, I'm like holding on to hope. But if it's not, I'm fine. I just want Cure Eclair to have a sleigh design as a human. But I also love Shushutan. I'm redoing my version of The Miraculous called The Stellar Jewel, made by the concept of soul, dreams, and wishes from others. Oh, talking about soul, dreams, and wishes, I watched The Rebellion today, once more. Oh, honey. Do you guys think that the Madoka movie is coming next month? Eclair is about to be Anna's future granddaughter. Oh my god. Wing wasn't very male-oriented design. Yes, I agree. But it was also not a feminine design either. They still didn't give him a skirt or anything like they do with lots of cures. But I believe they did it because Wing was very, very young. Like they were supposed to be like a very young child. So they gave Wing a more androgynous vibe. And that does not happen with the older guys who turn into either PreCure or warriors like Satoru did and Daifuku did, you know. I don't know. But I do agree. I think Wing was a step in the right direction, in my opinion, for a male cure design. No, I'm going to call it a cure design for a male character. I think that was a step in the right direction. Mas e se o vilão for ela tentando se passar de garoto? Pode ser também. Pode ser também, é verdade. What if the villain is Eclair pretending to be a man? That would be nice. But I don't think it's her. I think they look too different. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. Oh my god. Time for the final live to start. A trans PreCure would go hard. It would. If we had something like the Starlights in the 90s anime from Sailor Moon, that would be cool. Are you excited to watch Rainbow Bubble Gem? I am. I'm going to watch it. The Fancure Butterfly, hello. You like the best. Hello, Jamie. How are you? I sure hope the Madoka movie is coming. My body is ready. Mine too. But I've seen people commenting that they're not going to... there's no date yet. And that's weird because it's coming out next month already. You know? And his outfit as Infinity was fabulous. It would be more fabulous if they gave him a skirt and not pants. I don't know. I don't know. Because he fought so, only a skirt, you know, he has kind of like a skirt or anything. But I love his design. I'm not complaining about his design. Oh my God. I'm not complaining because I love him. And I love the fact that he exists as well. I still remember when he was born in Hugto and I was like, oh. There's already a hate for fairy turned cures, so Eclair would be hated by that side if she is Shushutan. I think, I don't know. I think that this shouldn't be a problem. If Eclair is met by hate from people who hate fairy turned cures, girl, it's not going to end the season. This season is, I can already sense that this is going to be a very successful season. I believe, at least. I think that it's very popular already. It's hard to guess, but I really believe this season is going to be very popular. And there is a minority of people that bother with this kind of thing. And you just have to remember one very important thing, which is kids who are the main focus of PreCure don't care about that. And kids don't care about, there's 17 cures that were fairies that turn, kids don't care about that. They don't care. Girl, there's never going to be a problem for them, especially because most of the kids who watch PreCure, the biggest audience of PreCure, is from people who have watched 2 or 3 seasons, or they're in their first or second season. You know, I don't think that's going to be something that would bother them or that would bother the original or the main focus, or even the Japanese fandom of PreCure who spend a lot on character merch, who go to the event. I don't think they care about that. Really don't think they care about that. What do you think episode 49 could be like? Candy Crush. I think we're finally going to get the concert. I think that I think it's up in the air because today we're probably gonna have the battle, and I don't know if the battle is ending today. By the way, we need to read the summary. We don't know if we're gonna have the battle ending today or if it's gonna end in episode 49. Like the Hirogaru battle ended in the last episode. The wonderful battle. I don't remember. No, it didn't. It ended up in one episode before. So we don't know if the battle is going to end today or if it's going to end in the next episode. But I believe that last episode of You and Idol is going to have the concert. I think they're going to have their final live. I can't wait. Star Detective PreCure opening. I'm very curious. Oh, also talking about music. It seems Chihaya Yoshitake is not going to be in this season. She's not performing the opening. She's not performing the ending. I hope she performs one of the songs from the vocal album or something. Please don't leave her out of PreCure. I don't think Eclair is the villain in the trailer because their color is green while Eclair is blue. I fear people would go after PreCure if any trans rep or believe are phobic. Oh, girl. What venue would you like to see all 100 cures in the audience? Budokan. What's the... Budokan. Girl, the name slipped my mind. Budokan, right? Do you think your Arcana Shadow will turn a different color in the future? I think she's gonna turn green. I am joking. I'm just saying this because I
At Oni Tears donated $2.79 through Super Chat. Can you add a Mega Gardevoir? Free Happy Friday, Leo.
Thank you. Let's add Mega Gardevoir. Thank you so much, Jamie. Let's do it. We love Mega Gardevoir in this household. Let's do it. So what was I saying? Hello, Banane. How are you? Arcana Shadow changing colors. I said earlier when we had the website, I said that I really believed that they were gonna have the same colors as the wonderful cures. Pink, purple, blue, and green. So we're only missing the green cure. So Arcana is going to be a green cure. But no, there is a little discussion about that. If are we going to have Cure Arcana Light or something? I don't know. But I really don't want her to change colors. I want them to keep the black cure streak. It's working so well. Please bring it on. Bring it on. Personally, I'm on neither sides when it comes to mascot, except I and Hugton. Let me get Gardevoir. And also, I don't know if you guys are ready, because whenever I was reading the plot, and then we were going for the story of Anna's birthday. The season is starting on Anna's birthday, and then we already know the last episode in 2027 is airing on Anna's birthday. And Murayama Isao as the head writer, who loves to write endings to make us cry nonstop. You probably know what's coming for this season. I already know what's coming. And you probably know too. Ooh, girl. Let's get Mega Gardevoir. Where is... Oh, so tiny. Look at her. I love this. She is so posh. I love the dress. Girl, what a slay. I used a Mega Gardevoir on my run in Legends ZA. Obviously. Also, just a reminder for all of the members, there is a little question for you guys on the community tab. Oh, she's not an idol. She has to be to this side. No, but it's okay. Like, this is the limit. This is the limit. There's a question in the community tab. If you have a favorite, as I asked, please leave it there because you're going to be part of the last UN Idol video of episode 49.
At Serrano Manamo donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Uda Kira Kirlaton #1 even with future PreCure seasons.
Kira Kirana! Look at this, Sorano. Uta, look at this. I have the Uta acrylic. Yay. Yee. Listen to Final Live and see that people are taking it well. In real life, DARKINE would be filled with negative power. Exactly. I like that. I even talked about it in my video. Like, there is an explanation as to why it is called Final Live. Uta explains it. But the one weird thing about it is that she does not explain it to the audience. She explains it to the other girls. And so when they present the news to the audience, like, that was very weird, because if that was real, people would be freaking out and DARKINE would become the most powerful villain in anime history. Like, girl, that is something to make any idol fan desperate. It is graduation. We start and we Final Live, like a full group graduation. Girl, we do not need to deal with that. Oh God, it's Saturday. Oh, Jamie, thank you very much. Girl, do not care about that. Where did she ask something? Twin Turbo, let's do it. Let's do it. I think if that Arcana shadow changes colors, it will be white and it will be called Cure Arcana. But seriously, I don't want her to change. Agreed. If Arcana is popular enough, they definitely won't change her color. If she is gonna change colors, that has already been decided. Merch has already been done, and there's no proper time for them to redo that. Like, really, there's no proper time. So that's clearly not gonna be the case. Like, they can't, unfortunately, like, they can't think this fast enough to change something related to a cure, depending on how she is being properly shown in the show. I'm gonna give you an example. Anyway, there is Uta, I'm gonna add your character, okay? I'm gonna add your character. Just let me just say this so that I don't lose track of what I'm doing. What happens is, in UN Idol, at the start of the season, there were parents' complaints about one specific thing that was happening in the show. You guys probably remember that the Cures, they did performances in their attacks. I mean, they still do. And Purirun was filming those performances and putting them up online. And when Purirun did this, she got punished because she couldn't have uploaded the performances. They couldn't have turned it public, etc., etc. And then after 3 or 4 episodes, parents started complaining that Purirun's action of uploading something on the internet without the consent of the Cures was a big issue, and that was a problem. And then in episode 31, if I'm not mistaken, in episode 31, they corrected that, because I think it was in episode 31, which was after episode 30, that they got the group attack. And both Purirun and Matadon used like Kiss, the Kiss power that she has. She filmed it. Did you guys see that? She filmed it and she put it up online. And then both of them got punished because of the upload. And then in that episode, Picanini explained and told them that they shouldn't have done it because there were no consent. And then Picarine raised the question of the consent of the girls. And at that, it was only then that the girls actually gave consent to what was being done. Like the girls were like, okay, I'm totally fine with them uploading, you know, like that was only in that time. So like the complaints happened around episode 1, 2, and 3. It was only going to be corrected in the show in episode 30 something, because all the other episodes and things, they were already being done. They were already written. They were already being worked on animation. So they could only fit that in very later on in the show. And that's a minor thing. That was like a minor scene that they added in the show. And big things like, oh, color change or design change, that is something that they cannot change like on a whim, you know. But I also believe that I really hope she's not going to change. But if she does, I also believe it's going to be from black to white. But anyway, I did watch Jujutsu. Oh my god, what an amazing episode. I love Tengen's presence. And the rules. Oh my god, I'm so confused. But girl, things are starting. I loved the 3rd episode from Jujutsu. This season is great. Twin Turbo, let's go. Twin Turbo PNG. Girl. Twin Turbo. I remember when we... Girl, I think my light is... like... weird. Huh? What happened? I remember when we saw Sora from Hirogaru from the first time, I used Twin Turbo in the thumbnail because I thought they were kind of similar. Looking now, they're not, but I can understand me thinking that after seeing Sora for the first time because of the hair. Twin Turbo's design is nice. Very nice. I'm sorry, I need to see the chat. Dreams are true energy that moves people. I agree. Where's the community tab? Is it just for members? No, but this question that I did is just for members here on YouTube and on Patreon. If you are someone who send me super chats, send me a message and I can ask you the same question, because it's at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You know, people who send super chats and members, you know, thank you. Hello, Nimira. I did not listen to Lock It by Madison Beer. No, I didn't. Queen Komugi mentioned. We love Komugi. I was just relying on the same information twice. It's something you avoid in writing unless there's a gap between the explanation. I think it would be cool to have Eclair or someone to be from before 1999. Because Anna is from the future. That would be cool. That would be cool. And that's an interesting thing because... it seems that at least for now, only Anna is traveling through time. Are we going to have other time travelers in the show? Maybe the villains or something? I wonder. Haven't had a chance to look at the website. Any surprises? Yes, there is a surprise called Mashutan, and she is everything. I love her. Laukita are like crystal animal from Kira Kira, but are born by the soul of those who dreamed or wished. Getting close to the finished Gogo and Doki Doki. Just realized it's 2 seasons. They have a creepy duo of generals. Who is worse? Gogo. I think Gogo is the season that has like the most random villains. The villains from Gogo are so random, and they get talked about so little in the franchise, the fandom. Even less than the Maho ones. There's a duo of villains from Gogo. It's just so random. I once had to tell a girl in Facebook that what Puririn was doing was indeed wrong, but that wasn't enough reason to hate the character. She absolutely hates Puririn for that reason alone. If we think about it in terms of history, in the end, the act of uploading the videos gave the idol PreCure a job. Yeah, I think that I mean it's impossible to fault Puririn. Come on, Puririn is like Puririn is Puririn. You know, it's impossible to fault Puririn for doing something bad because she would never do something bad out of malice or anything. She has like not one bit of bad bones to her body or something. But what's interesting about I think it raises an interesting discussion outside of the show, you know, because like I also disagree completely that it's a reason to hate Purirun, because as I said, like Purirun, just like her character every time, she just acts out of innocence every time, and you know, she's just one of those brain dead characters in PreCure that don't really think about anything. They just live. They just live and have fun. But it ended up being a good thing. But I think that they overlooked the consent thing, and then they had time to fix that in the show, and that was a good thing. That's a good thing, because it's really like, obviously, when you go to a concert, for example, there are concerts that you cannot film, that you cannot post, but it's also part of like culture that you film the concert and you that you upload things online. You know, it's kind of part of the culture as well, especially like idol events, like minor idol events. I remember when Wasta came to Brazil and I started following them very closely. In every event they had, there were lots of fan cams of every single event they did. And I think that this is just part of the culture. But obviously, it's a different thing entirely, because when you're thinking about an event that you can go to, you buy a ticket, you go to, and you can film the event. Like, there is some sort of consent there. Like, the artists are performing, they know they're going to get filmed. There are certain concerts, there are certain shows that you cannot film, that you cannot use your cell phone, like in any situation. And then it's different. Like, when this is not mentioned, you know, you can use your phone, you can film, you can post on the internet. So it's obviously different in different situations, you know. Only one episode of left, and I'm going to miss Kaito. He's my number one favorite character, and I already considered Jet from Star Detective my second son and second number one favorite character. I think Jet is going to be a very nice character. I think that the biggest difference is that Jet is going to be a character that is way more present in the show. Kaito was supposed to be like this idol who has a lot of experience, so he's going to be part of the event, and he's going to be part of certain moments of the season only, because his voice actor is very popular, and because if you have a legendary idol around every single time, that would falter the legendary idol career, because, you know, an idol has to work their asses off. It's a very hard thing to do. There are two hunters who just like emotions, and when Dream and Rose were in sync, they argued and got wiped. I love when the villains just like die. That used to be a thing in the past in PreCure. Fresh PreCure. Purin is just stupid, bless her heart. Purin is a creature of chaos, but never does things wrong. Maderon is more hateable, in my opinion, due to her selfishness in the middle part of this series. It's good she got redeemed. I think one of the reasons, obviously not the one of the reasons why I love Maderon so much is that she's allowed to be messy. She's allowed to be horrible sometimes. And I like when PreCure is able to do it, because those characters, to me, are so interesting. Those characters that have lots of flaws, and they keep on showing those flaws, you know, every single time. If Star Detective is actually traveling in various timelines from the past and future, I might have to toss my time kit in Star Detective like Ice Wolf and all. I feel like the no filming rule could be useful, since there are some scenarios where filmers are rude and harass the singers. I think that the problem I have with that, which is like, it really depends, right? Because there are certain shows that I think is the right thing to do. The audience is kind of like a little far away from the artist. Like there's a gap between the audience and the stage, so there can't be harassment or anything. But like whenever you go to a concert, people are like this the whole concert. Like they're watching the concert through their phone. And I mean, people can have their own experiences with things. I mean, that's on them. But I don't know. I like it. I like filming certain parts, but not the whole thing. I like screaming. I like dancing. I like, singing along. I like clapping. I like vibing, chanting. Mashutan is one of the fairies. She's the purple fairy. She is the fashionista and she's the fortune teller and she's a diva. She is a diva. If the 100 cures would sit in a hall, I think all of them were in the first 2 rows in front of the performer or maybe a comedian in 2028. What? Kaito's honestly a Gary. Too perfect and his backstory came in too late for me to care. That's a huge issue in the season. I like Kaito because I think Kaito was that type of character who was a very pleasant person to be around because he has the idol aura. But whenever he had to come to Cure Idol and say, you are not being a good idol, you need to look at your actions and get better, he was able to do that. Like he was always very honest with Cure Idol as an idol. Like he never overlooked her flaws in the beginning of her career. Like we had very little moments of that, but Kaito appeared very little in the show. So I like that. I think that he was able to be strict when it came to that. Hello, Vera. I'm not as big of a PreCure fan anymore, but I still love dropping into the streams. Yay. Hope you come back for Star Detective. Jamie, the one item he is holding is, I don't remember the name of the item, but it's a voice memo. It's a voice recording toy. How cool is that? I love it. Anyways, let's read the synopsis for today's episode. Oh, there's another thing that is very interesting. About changing things in PreCure, which happened in Heartcatch. Do you guys remember? Because early on in Heartcatch, whenever they defeated a monster, there would be the seeds that would come out of the butts from the fairies. And in the earlier episodes of Heartcatch, there would be like those brownish sparkle. They were not sparkles. They were like glowing brown balls around them because they were really pooping the seeds. So it really reminded us, the viewers, of poop because the seeds were coming out of their butts. And like, okay, you can make them come out of their butts, but do you really need poop in the show? Like, do you really need poop in the show? And so they ended up correcting it after a few episodes. Like it went like 15 episodes like that, and it seems that they got corrected around episode 16 or something. And in the Blu-rays, though the poops are nowhere to be seen. So sometimes things are corrected midway through, and sometimes there is no time for them to do things in production side. One example of that is Hirogaru. I don't understand much of animation, but there is one person who's called Build. I mean, he's not called Build, but his internet name is Build Chacho. And Build understands a lot about animation. He understands a lot about the animation process. And he always said that Hirogaru was a miracle season because it went through so many hardships when it comes to the animation. And that could be seen, for example, in Cure Prism's transformation. Because I don't know if you guys remember, in the transformations from Hirogaru, there's a scene in the transformation that the screen is divided into 5 screens. and you see different bits of the characters. And whenever we see those bits of the characters, the bits are moving, they're flowing. And in Cure Prism's case, they were stiff. They were not moving. They were just like stopped. Like there was no movement in that. And that was clearly something that the person who did the transformation did not have time, or the team who did it did not have time to fully end it before they needed to finish the project, the product, and give it to the TV. And her transformation was only updated at the end of Hirogare. We saw it like in episode 40 or something. It took so long for them to be able to correct it. That just goes to show how wild animation is. I don't know if you guys remember. Most of you probably don't, because you probably were not around. Yes, PreCure 5. Yes, PreCure 5 had Gambalance de Dance. And the first Gambalance de Dance from the first Yes PreCure 5, because we had two. The first Gambalance de Dance, when it aired, the animation was not done, and it aired totally incomplete. The characters were like, they appeared on screen and they stopped, and they were left like without movement for a while. And they were updating the ending like every week. Something was updated until the final thing. And it's wild. And sometimes we are able to see those things in the final product, because there is no set time for them to end things before the deadline. So they have to give them something for the deadline, you know? So it's weird, you know? It's weird. And this is clearly not only... It's clearly not only in PreCure. This does not happen only in PreCure. PreCure, I think, is an anime that has very little issues when it comes to animation, because this show has not stopped for 22 years. Like, we see other shows like Dragon Ball, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Punch Man had so many issues. Oh my god. Do you guys remember Saint Seiya Show? Girl, that show was a joke in terms of animation. And like PreCure, it's like non-stop. No, they never stop. It's wild. They added sparkles in Prism's transformation. That was crazy. And, you know, I feel like one of the things that I try to do here on the channel, and whenever we talk about animation, even though I don't understand much about it, is, and I always say here on the live streams, especially when people start attacking Aoyama, because I know lots of people don't like his style, which is fine, but like not liking his style is fine, but please respect the animators, even when something like that happens in the show. Because that's not the case with Aoyama. People cannot like his style, but he delivers episodes like a machine. And one thing that I'm saying, I try to say is, like, please respect the animators, because it's never their fault that they were not able to deliver the final product the way they wanted to. Like, it's really crazy. Post correction always reminds me of Sailor Moon Crystal 1 and 2. Girl, that was wild. Sailor Moon Crystal, the production of Sailor Moon Crystal must have been a mess entirely, because especially like the first season, the first part, girl, episode 3, Sailor Mars. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? It's crazy. It's crazy. And like the DVDs and Blu-rays, they look so beautiful. And Sailor Moon Crystal had only 2 episodes per month. It was not every week. So like there were only 2 episodes per month. And there were months that we had like 5 Saturdays, and we had to wait like 2 weeks to have an episode of Crystal. It was sad. But wild. Back then, you could tell the state of an anime's production by its openings and endings. Now you can tell by seeing the main footage. Ooh, I never knew. JC Staff just isn't a good studio. Mappa has lots of issues when it comes to the way, at least what people say, right? I can't wait to go to the Pretty Store in Osaka again. I really want to go. I went to Osaka, but I spent like one day at Osaka. I was in Kyoto and we went to Osaka by train, with the metro, and we stayed at Osaka for the day, and I loved Osaka. But we spent very little time there, and we went to Dotonbori, and it was so crowded. So crowded. It was so hard to walk around, but it was amazing. I loved it. I loved going to Osaka, but I was not able to go to the Pretty Store in Osaka. So I really wanted to get to Osaka, but I really wanted to spend more time there, because the other day we went to Osaka was to go to the Universal Studios Japan, which was gorgeous. But I want to go to the Pretty Store in Osaka. I want to see it because I went to the Tokyo one, and it's a smaller Pretty Store, and I was already crazy about it. Ooh, honey. Kira Meteor is a part of the Hirogata team, and in his transformations panel part, the far right one shows him tapping his boot. Cute. Sailor Moon Crystal's animation bothers me. I'd rather watch the OG 90s anime. I have a little issue with the 90s Sailor Moon, which is, I like certain seasons and I don't like others. The first season was great. I like it. But the one thing that bothers me a lot about Sailor Moon is how the sailors, especially after PreCure, I remember that was a bother when I watched Sailor Moon when I was young. I am young. I'm the youngest. But when I was very young, I remember it bothered me a lot because only Sailor Moon could beat the monsters. I hate that. I hate that so much. I loathe Mappa because they canceled Yuri on Ice. Girl, Yuri on Ice? What we could have had. Didn't Uzumaki have great animation in episode 1 and the other 3 episodes were flops? That's what people say. I haven't seen it, so I don't have much to say, but I think that was the case. People said that the first episode was really beautiful. I hate animes that exist purely to be Gunner bait. I hate that word, but don't know how else to describe it. That's such a shame. The Osaka Pretty Store has such a nice statue of Yell. I'm gonna go there one day. I want to. But God, the next time I go to Japan, if there's a next time, and I really hope there is, I want to go on a different period of the year. I went in September when I went. And, girl, it was so hot. Like, girl, I felt like I was in the hottest days of Brazil. And I'm like, girl, I left Brazil. But, oh my God. But I really want to go on another period of the year. The end of the first season was so badass, though, with the other Guardians beating the Z girls. I agree. I love the first season was very good in this aspect, apart from the second half where Sailor Moon had to purify the monsters. But in the first half, we had so many combinations of attacks and powers. That was very cool before Sailor Jupiter joined. I didn't get to go to Universal, but we will be going for Halloween. I went to Halloween. It was scary, girl. I was literally scared. I'm a scared cat, but I was scared. Are you actually 16? Oh my God, Kito. I am, girl. I am. Believe me. Trust me. I'm far past. No, I am. In my opinion, there should be a attempt in PreCure done in the same way Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon was done. What do you mean? The drop in quality in animation drawing is almost always due to the terrible deadlines that have to be met. And in here we have someone who actually knows the industry saying so. Let us trust John in what he has to say about it. It's happened to me before that they send work from one day to the next, and several of us have to stay up until the early hours of the morning to finish it. Oh my God. That's awful. That's awful. Oh my God. I'm going to the last 2 weeks of October, first week of November. The heat is going to be going away already, thankfully. That's so exciting. Moonlight Densetsu is one of the most iconic opening songs in Sailor. It's one of the most iconic openings from the anime world. I love it. I love Haruka too. I love her. Do you like reading fan comics of Sailor Moon in the web, Leo? I don't. I like seeing fan arts. But fan comics are not really something that get me. But I love checking out artworks. For sure. Okay, let's read today's synopsis for today's episode. I was going to read it. I forgot. So today's episode is going to be Final Live inviting DARKINE. And so, I mean, this synopsis is very short. They're not showing us much. Having become a colossal shadow, DARKINE appears in Hanamichi Town. Though overwhelmed by her immense power, the idol PreCure make their way toward her, determined to invite her to their live show. With her immense power now, DARKINE begins to summon countless Darkuranda one after another, attacking the people of Hanamichi Town. As chaos spreads, the idol PreCure push forward and save the civilians as they go. But then... And the other thing that we know about this episode is that the Darkurandas and DARKINE, they're going to separate the cures. They're all going to be by themselves. We don't know if Zuko and Kiss are going to be separated from each other, but we do know Wink is going to be to one side, Kyun to the other, Idol to the other. They're all going to be engulfed by darkness. Let us wait and see what they're going to do. Oh, also, let me show you this. So, because we have the top 100 for 2025 most popular characters. Let me hide myself here. So, number 1 character is Anya. Look at Anya. And the second one, as we were talking earlier, Cure Wink. Cure Wink, baby. And 111 votes. As I said, Cure Wink is clearly the one from UN Idol. And then we got Cure Idol in 3rd place and Cure Kyun in 4th place. Idol PreCure Trio Dreams, really like the strongest. Cure Zukyun is number 8 and Cure Kiss is number 12 in the voting. But we do have more characters from PreCure here. We do have Lillian in 41 and Wonderful in 49. We also have Cure Sky in 78. I don't think we have Friendly or Nyami, do we? I don't think we do. Girl, Cure Sky holding on. Very strong. Very nice. And both Lillian and Wonderful here, also very powerful. Those were both the most voted of the Sin Awards. Cure Lillian was the number 1 Cure, and Cure Wonderful was the second here in our voting in the Wonderful Sin Awards. So, you know, this plays out in the same vein for the fandom in Japan. So very interesting. I like checking those. Next week we're gonna have next year we're clearly gonna have Arcana Shadow, I believe, as the most popular. Let's see if this is gonna hold until the end. Do we have Satoru? I can't see him. Oh, Subaru. My first sun cure wing ain't there. Girl, it's very hard for cures to last from like 2 years from now, but Cure Sky was strong. Cure Sky was strong. Next year, we're probably going to see some idol cures here, like we do see with the Wonderful Girls. But I don't believe Cure Sky is going to be here any longer. We even have like the Aikatsu girls, the Prepara girls, because they had a movie. So they became relevant again. We have Oscar. We have Sakura. Lots of interesting characters. Oh, and also there was something. Look at this. Very iconic pose for a detective. And this character right here, this might be a reference to this character right here, who is Furuhata Ninzaburo. This is a Japanese television series that aired from 1994 to 2006. This man right here is part of Furuhata Ninzaburo, and he was an actor that was called Masakazu Tamura. And the character is Furuhata Ninzaburo, who is the title of the show as well. This is the Japanese version of Columbo, and he was one of the most popular television dramas in Japanese history. And it is like this crime drama television series. And this is also a very popular reaction image online. This is used in context where someone is like, oh, I hit this on the nose. I figured something out correctly, you know? This is a signature pose, including the nose touch and the touch on the forehead as well. And it's very well known, and it's very parodied. Oh my God, this word is so hard. Parodied in other Japanese media. So this is very nice, isn't it? We also have... Oh, girl. What did I do? What did I do? I don't know. But this is something very nice. I think like this is one reference that is very nice. And we also have another reference that is done by... that is done by Mystique. I always get it wrong. It's Mystique, baby. But yeah, I think this is it. We also have another thing. I mean, not that relevant. We have the Shokugan lineup items from let's go over them very fast. The candy line, basically, for Star Detective. And one other thing that I just wanted to mention, if someone is going to get them, is... Where is it? This lineup of merchandise... Where is it? I'm gonna find it. And Mystique is doing this pose. I love this pose. Super spy. This is very nice. Just as there were some terrible projects I worked on, there were also some great ones. The Rising of Shield Hero Season 4 was one of them. That's very cool. That's very good to know, because we tend to have like this bad vision of the industry, but it's obviously not like that every time. So, a great thing to know. For sure. So we are going to have certain things, and there is one thing that makes me sad, which is here. We already have the keychains in this website, like listed in this picture, but we do not have the listings yet. I really wanted to take a look at the listings for the keychains, but we do not have them. We're probably going to have this set of 6. But we do have some others. We have the Choco. The Choco comes with those paper card items that you can change. Like you can make them wear different costumes with it. It's very cute. And the Chocos are very adorable as well. This is something I did not find in Japan while I was there. And I wanted to find them. I wanted to try this Choco, but I couldn't. We also have the gummies. I think the gummies don't have cards in them, but in here we have the cards, and I love them. I'm very curious to see if the baton pass is going to be between Idol, Answer, and Mystique, because they're a duo, or if it's going to be only Idol and Answer. I'm very curious for this. And we have some pictures of the Idol team complete here. I love this. They look so cute. And we have the cards. With the cards, we could see that it's actually Luluka, not Tududuka. And this is Mystique. Where is Mystique? Here. Do you see the difference? I don't. We do have an image that says... I talked about it in a previous video, but... I think there's something wrong with my internet. No, here. And we also have the full lineup of cards here. So Luluka is like the way it's written is Luluka, but the pronunciation is the same. It's Ruruka because of the hiragana, katakana. I don't remember. I think it's her name is hiragana. No, it's hiragana. So Ruruka. But it's written like this. This is how they chose to write her name. And we also have like the mascots here: Pochitan, Jet Senpai, Mashutan, and Shushutan. The way they write the mascot names are the way that we believed they were gonna write the names. And we can really see how small Shushutan is compared to the other mascots. Obviously, pictures don't make it like justice, but like, for example, Jet Senpai and Pochitan are the same size in the card. And then when we look at the Shushutan and Mashutan card, we can see that Shushutan is way smaller than Mashutan in the card. Girl, look at Mashutan. I can't. I can't. I don't have any opinions on it's Luluka. The writing is Luluka. The pronunciation is Ruruka. No matter how they would write it, it would be Ruruka. In Japanese, it would be Ruruka. It's not Huhuka. In Brazil, it would be Huhuka, but it's Ruruka. Mystique was a mistake. Mikuru. Where is the Mystique card? Oh, we have the full card lineup here. This is not the leak. It's not the leak because in here we have other cards. So we have one card for each of the Qers, one card for each of the civilians. There is no civilian for Eclair yet. There is one card for Jet Senpai, one card for a duo of mascots, one card for the Idol Qers, one card of Idol PreCure, one card of the duo, one card for TanPuri, 1 Baton Pass card, and 1 All-Stars card. Unfortunately, the All-Stars card, they do not have Eclair and Arcana Shadow. They only bring in Answer and Mystique. But the cards are very beautiful. They're very beautiful cards. And still talking about merch, I don't know if we have something. Oh, one interesting thing, and I'm gonna go to the website. Because I don't remember. Because this is the cover of the toy booklet. And in the video that I did, the first video from information from Star Detective, I talked about the phrases of each of the characters, right? But there's one interesting thing that I want to check out the website to see how the website is, because I don't remember. But there is a difference in here, which is they say their phrase, and they end up by saying, for example, Cure Mystique, she says, May Tante Cure Mystique, Star Detective Cure Mystique. Or in Cure Answer, the same thing. May Tante Cure Answer. Star Detective Cure Answer. For Eclair, the same thing. Star Detective Cure Eclair. But for Arcana Shadow, she does not, here in the toy, okay, here in the toy pamphlet, she does not introduce herself as May Tante Cure Arcana Shadow. She just introduces herself as Cure Arcana Shadow. She does not say May Tante Cure Arcana Shadow. She just says Cure Arcana Shadow. Different than the others that all introduce themselves as May Tante. Now, but I want to check it out here in the website because I don't remember how the website is. I think in the website she introduces herself in she introduces herself as May Tante, but I don't remember. Let's see. I think I'm gonna have to make a Jet eat a bag. Mystique was a mistake. I'm a Miss Kokoro. Kokoro kyun kyun shitemasu. I have the Arcana card as my profile picture. Moving from a pink-red lead season with a purple favorite to be a purple lead season with a pink-red favorite. That's true. But I think Mystique is going to be like the forgotten one. Oh, she does not introduce herself as May Tante Cure Arcana Shadow. Just Cure Arcana Shadow. Let's check out the others just to make sure. But I think they all introduce themselves as May Tante. She's the only one who doesn't. Even in the official website. So yes. There's going to be some change there after she becomes integrated in the team. Yeah, May Tante Cure Eclair. And the others I'm sure, but May Tante Cure Eclair. Arcana Shadow does not introduce herself as May Tante. Theories, theories, theories. I'm going to be showing arts. By the way, I'm going to do it now. Is the main lead of the detective PreCure called Mirai? No, Hohin. She is called Anna. Now, so far as your favorite in Star Detective? Potato. My favorite is... I don't know. I don't know. I am leaning towards Eclair. I'm leaning towards Eclair. But might be... I don't know. Because I'm like... it might be Arcana Shadow. It might be Mystique. Because, like, okay, civilian designs, to me, no one wins over Mikuru. Mikuru has the best civilian design. Like, girl, I think she has one of the best civilian designs of the franchise. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I think Mikuru has one of the best civilian designs of the franchise. Like, if I were to rank the civilian designs, she would clearly be on top. Like, I can't think of another civilian design that I like as much as Mikuru's design. But right now, like, okay, I have a favorite. Who is Mashutan? Like, Mashutan really stole my heart. So she is kind of my favorite. But out of the Cures, I'm vibing more towards Eclair, but I'm going to wait for the show to start airing for me to say, like, ooh, this is my favorite. But I think Mikuru's design, civilian design, is one of the best designs we've ever had. I love it. It's such a beautiful design. Her latest reposts and quotes are all from Star Detective PreCure. She even thanked the person who did the promotional art for some merchandise. That's so nice. Jet Senpai is the yellow Cure solution confirmed. The hype is hyping for this season, definitely. Now, how would Anna and Mikuru join All Stars in 2028 due to the time travel? Just like Wonderful PreCure will continue joining the All Stars. They will keep on joining the All Stars with no issue. Like, this is not going to be an issue for All Stars. Remember, Wonderful ended with both, with the Cures not being able to transform, with the animals not being able to transform into humans anymore, and they're not going to be able to become Cures anymore. It does not matter for All Stars. It does not matter. They're going to keep on appearing. Wonderful PreCure appeared in the UN Idol movie regularly. They appeared like Nyami and Komugi and Yuki. They appeared as humans regularly. This is not going to be an issue. It's not going to be an issue. Crearia, have a good work day. Thank you for being here. Boy Cures be getting them ponytails. Look at Cure Wing and Cure Connect. Then look at Jet. He got a ponytail. He did get a ponytail. Ponytail theory confirmed. I don't choose a favorite until I see their personalities play out in the episodes like Kyun Kyun. When I saw her fangirling, I claimed her then. Yeah, I think I was like, out of all of the characters from UN Idol, I think I was like, I'm not gonna vibe with Kyun Kyun. But when I saw her in the show, I'm like, girl. Tempted to buy merch, but it's too early. I don't even know if I actually like the characters yet. Mimi Show, I have a recommendation. If you plan on buying Arcana Shadow merchandise, I would say buy it. Buy it now. Because we do not have much merchandise related to the character merchandise yet. But her merchandise is going to get sold out. Like her acrylics, her keychains, all of her stuff are going to get sold out very fast. Unless people start watching the show and don't really vibe with her. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think people are going to vibe with her. And honestly, after people claim a favorite, it's kind of like something weird, you know? And in terms of Arcana Shadow, we know very little about her character. We know a little bit about Duduka. We know certain things about Duduka, but we know very little of Arcana Shadow as her role in the show. So let's go over certain things about her that we can depict over her design and certain details. What we can see in Arcana Shadow is that she has a tarot card-like item in her rod. And her fairy partner, Mashutan, is an expert at fortune telling. And her name, Arcana, is also related to magic. It's also related to secrets. And there's a strong connection between all of this, because when you think of the word Arcana, when you think of her rod that has a tarot card, and when you think of her mascot that is a fortune teller, it all connects, because you are talking about someone who has a strong relation to magic and to those occult arts like tarot cards. And Arcana can also mean secret. And when you play the tarot cards, you are looking for an answer to a secret. You are trying to go deep into secrets, into things that are hidden. And so I think that's a strong connection. And it's another interesting thing about Arcana is her name as a cure, because she's called Cure Arcana, and then there is a dot in her name in Japanese. It's Cure Arcana dot Shadow, because in Japan, in Japanese language, whenever they're writing, they do not separate the words like we do, like I do. I'm Brazilian, so whenever I'm writing a word, I'm like, my name is Leonardo. So and then I separate name, and then I separate. There's separation. In Japanese, they write like everything like from the get-go. There's no separation between words. So they could simply use Cure Arcana Shadow, like written all together. But her name in Japan, and I think we can see this in the website as well. Yes, we can see it here in the website. Look at her name up there. Cure Arcana. And see, like, cure is a word. Eclair is another word, but they write it all together. There's no separation between words in Japanese. But in here, they make a point in separating both words. Cure, Arcana, separation, shadow. This separation is called Nagakuro. This is a pause separation. So there is a pause in her name. And we can see it here, for example. Nagakuro is a middle dot. It's a full stop. It's a symbol used between parallel terms, names in katakana. So they made a point in separating her name in a clearer way. Do you guys think that this is a point for us to think that her name might change in the future? There are two weird things, not weird, but different things about her. The first one is that all of the cures introduce themselves as Mei Tantei cures something, and she doesn't. She introduces herself as Cure Arcana Shadow, and that's it. And there is the Nagakuro, as we saw in her name. So those things set her apart from the other three. They set her apart from every cure from the franchise, but they also set her apart from the cures from Star Detective already. And yes, I think based on Cure Arcana, I think that's kind of it that we could discuss. And I think that's it about Arcana. Let me get the arts ready for today. Let's go. What do you guys think? You guys think there's a possibility of her changing her name? Do you think there's a possibility of maybe her changing a different form? Because there's another thing that I forgot to mention. Her toy is getting released in April. And that means that we're going to see her transformation in April in the show as well. And we do not have a Cure Eclair item. We don't know how Cure Eclair is going to transform into Cure Eclair. We don't know anything about that. Maybe we're going to discover after the toys come out. We might have a phrase of her somewhere sharing her name or something. We don't, as I said, we really don't know anything about her apart from her name, obviously. But maybe, just maybe, they might have the same transformation item. We never know, right? They might have the same transformation. They might have the same item. And then Cure Arcana Shadow might have two items, like one for Cure Arcana Shadow, one for her other form. Imagine if she has two forms and she keeps on changing between them as the show goes on. She gets like Cure Arcana Shadow, Cure Arcana Light, and she can transform in both of them. That would be cool. And she would keep on changing forms. That would be nice. Arcana Shadow does divination to solve mysteries. I told you his name is Leonardo. No, it's not. What do you mean? I'm joking, it is. When I hear Arcana, I think of that random guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not a fan of Mystique being older, so Arcana Shadow is my favorite. What do you mean older? because of her coming from the past. Hello, Kafu. I think Arcana. She probably is the same age as Duduka, because Duduka is also from 1999. Do we know that? We don't, but yeah, they're not listed on Amazon Japan. People who want to pre-order the items, pay attention to Amazon Japan, because they're gonna be up at some point. At some point. Cura Arcana Light. Even if Arcana's personality is boring, I'm sure her story will make up for it. I think she might be quiet. She might be, you know, like the silent type, but there's a reason for that, and we're gonna discover as the series goes on. And I think that's one of my favorite types of characters, you know, like Madoron. Like they act one certain way, and then you get on to discover why they act that certain way, you know. I think my favorite from Star Detective has to be Eclair. Pinkberry, I have the same vibe as you. I couldn't find somewhere to watch the Kimi Pre movie. It's coming January 29? January 29, I believe. But it's coming. It's later this month, okay? It did not come out yet. I couldn't find somewhere. Oh, clapboard, should I draw the team with Ana is the oldest. Hello, Ezinho! How are you? Okay, I'm getting the arts. January 28, okay? January 28. Did Creator send arts today? Yes, they did. Where's Kafu? There's lots of arts. I need to go fast because it's almost time. And today, oh girl, today I am going. Remember that friend that I told you that it was his birthday last week? I'm only meeting him today. I thought I was going to meet him on Sunday, but no, I'm going to meet him today. Hello, Mateus. Do you think the preview for the opening and ending from Meitante come today? Maybe. Maybe. That would be so cool if she was one of their moms that got younger when she went back in time. I've always wanted a mom to become a cure. I wanted a mom to become a cure too, but like as a mom, as like an older woman. But that, I think that would be very unlikely to happen in a season because of the Sayaka, I got your message, but I did not get your art. I got your message on Blue Sky. Oh, okay. I found it. Let's go. I was going to record a video, but no time. I think, like, I love those streams that we never stop talking. Before I go to the art, let me see if there's something else, because there were some notes. All of the info that I'm sharing here, apart from the newest ones with the Star Detective in their title when they introduce themselves, because this is only something that I caught on later, they're all in the videos that I have released over Star Detective. I have released 3 videos One of them is the first video that I have released is related to the story of the season, the cast, the staff, and the characters, the character profiles, the profiles of the characters and the profiles of the mascots as well. The second one is related to the toys. So we check out like transformation phrases, the names of the attacks that is something that we already have, and all of the details pertaining to the toys. We see certain details and how the toys are going to play out in the show, their functionalities that we might see in the show as well. And the third video that I have released was a video that focused a deeper look into the story and also the interviews with two of the producers, which are very nice interviews, and the three voice actors of the three cures that we already have, Answer, Mystique, and Arcana Shadow. The things that they say about the characters are very nice. They give us some new details about them. And the things that Toyama now says about Arcana Shadow, one interesting thing is that she mentions that Arcana Shadow is an enemy. She calls Arcana Shadow an enemy. Obviously, this is her words, so this is how she interprets Arcana Shadow. We're going to have to see how her role is going to play in the show. But it's very exciting still. It's something that's very, very exciting. I don't really buy acrylics and posters, but maybe I should get the plushies and stuff sooner rather than later. Yes, that's true. Y'all's mom turned into a cure and her grandma. That's everything. Oh, also another website that is going to sell the toys is Toys R Us. Toys R Us, I think Toys R Us is very preeminent in the US, but not very preeminent in... but also very preeminent in Japan. So I don't know if they ship worldwide, but they are going to have the toys being sold there. So you're going to be able to watch it, to buy the toys if you want to. Anyways, let's get to the art. If I forget something, please remind me later. Let us... Oh, I did not check Insta. Let me check Instagram if there's something there. Oh, there's Cookie with some of their arts. Let me open their page. It's easier. Let me see if there's any messages with art here. Zukyun Kiss. Yes, Velix. Oh, okay. There's some arts here. We open them. Aniplex. Okay, let's go. Toys R Us just closed down in my town. No, I think I'll add Pochita next to the 47-centimeter Purino that I'm always looking for. Girl, it's so awful because that Puririn is like nowhere. I think they never sold it. As I said, if I missed some of the arts, please let me know after we finish and I'll get them. So we start with Yuki, Luca Battery at Blue Sky, Pencil and Ruby. Oh my God, look at this. I believe Pinkberry is going to be very happy at this. So we have Pencil. This is so beautiful. This is so Cure Idol. I love it. Oh my God. Are you watching BBB? Eu tô, assim, ó, mais ou menos. Eu tô assistindo pela internet. Eu ainda não assisti nenhum dia do programa, mas Ana Paula, lenda. Amamos Ana Paula. Rainha. And we have Ruby. Oh, so cute. I think those costumes, they would match Idol PreCure very nicely. Team Fireflower, match and book. Trust me, they have skin tones. These are just concepts. Okay. So this is match. Look at them. This is a little bit more Star Detective, in my opinion. It's a little bit more Star Detective, maybe because of the shawl and the ribbon here. Maybe, I don't know, but I love it. And book. Oh my god, this looks such an adorable design. Girl, bring us glasses in Magical Girls. Bring us glasses in Magical Girls. Give them to us. Lee, thank you. Now checking out John's work. Cure Arcana Shadow first try. I tried to replicate Akane Yano's line work and get it as close as possible to the original design. Girl. Come on. John. The costume. Girls, is there? I love her face. I love it. This was done by John, and John is John Lozano 98 at Blue Sky. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Arcana Shadow. Amazing. Now it is time for Pinkberry. Oops. Where is Pinkberry? Here. Pinkberry gave us Somebody Save My Daughter. How? I'm just a plushie. Tsumugi, save me. Don't do anything bad with Chi. Please. We also have some edits from Sakura, from Tamaki, from Airi, and from Ding Ding. Now we have the girls. The girls are Dreamlight is back in your sight again. I don't remember their names. Do we have their names here? Dreamlight is laying the album. And we do have the pink girl. I think I have the names somewhere here, don't I? Or I don't. No, I think I don't. I think I don't. So we have the pink girl. We have the green girl. Or is she blue? Color Wars. She green, baby. She green. We have the green girl and we have the purple girl. And they are releasing their albums. Laying the album. By the way, did you guys see Blackpink is coming back with their own album as well? I'm excited. And we also have this artwork, which is... Oh my god, I lost it. Where is it? Color Wars alert. Is pen blue or white? Oop. Oop. Cure Tears is the Shield generation. And if you guys did not see, we're going to have a Shielder this season who is going to be our Queen Cure Mystique. And now we move on to Cookie or Mojave Spartano, who did some arts this week. Let's check them out. First of all, we have Komugi and Iroha. Look at them. Very cute. We also have Cure Lillian. Cure Lillian, the highest ranking Cure from Wonderful PreCure in the 2025 voting, as we saw earlier today in the stream. We also had Wonderful and Sky, but Pen is black. Stop. Not the pin treatment. Goodbye. I think Pen is blue. I'm sorry, Clappy. He's blue. Oh my god. Is Teal not green? In my mind, it is. And we also have my queen, my diva, Cure Kiss. She's kind of like Britney Spears in the Baby One More Time album cover. Baby One More Time. This is relevant because this was released in 1999, the year of Star Detective. Oh, God. Moving on, we now have Crearia, who shared this beautiful artwork with us. And here's what Crearia had to say. Where is it? Here. Shay's parents from the holiday made sure Shay's dad is a total dilf. And girl, what a dilf you drew. Look at this. Leopold Princeton, born in the Victorian era, has a special interest in steam engines. Ooh, look at this diva. Oh my God. Jade Princeton, born Tang Dynasty, ageless Chinese MILF with Kitsune transformation powers. Merry Christmas for my boy. Another wooden train, exactly what I wanted. Thanks, Dad. And girl, yes, his dad is really something. I hope there's a daddy like villain this season. Star Detective, please give us a little one. Bring him, bring him, bring him. I love the 90s, never lived through it though. You did not live through the Spice Girls era. Girl, that's sad. Now we have an art from Kadimar, and Kadimar has said, assemble Cutie Pop and Cutie Feathers. That's very cute. This is from Gacha Life, I think. Very beautiful designs. Very oh, are those? Oh, okay. So we have Vocaloids, and those two. I'm not sure who those two are, but those 6 are Vocaloids, right? Miku, Duka, Kaito, Ding Dang, Kagamines. I love Duka. Very nice. And I love the colors. I love all the colors. We have this one from Shiny. Shiny sent this and said they're trying to draw more Cookie Run stuff. We also have Kafu. You know who this is? Kafu spoiled me. Kafu is actually someone from the Phantom Thieves, and they have stolen the design of the human version of Cure Eclair. And this is it. We have 2 versions, 2 colors. Can you guys believe it? We deserve a daddy villain. We need a daddy villain. We do. Kabaton will be your number 1 even if we have daddy villain. Yes, Kafu, definitely. Kabaton is always, always, always my number 1. Always my number 1. That will never change. And we also have this cutie. Look at this. And Kafu said, I also designed a yellow cure for TanPuri. The color is very monotone though. Yellow is kind of hard to play around with this season design. And even though it feels monotone, I feel this is perfection. This is perfection. That's all I'm going to have to say. Gorge, 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 gorge. Isn't this cute? Girl, look at the eyes. I can't deal. We also have Cure Memoir from Fufal Mimi, who we already saw on stream, but girl. Oh, Linny did it. Linny's artwork is amazing. Linny is a gorgeous artist. I love their work. I love their work. Bring back yellow cures. Yes, please. The 2 Vocaloids are Gakupo and Gumi. Oh, okay. I don't know them. I stopped a little bit in time, actually. I stopped a little bit in time, actually. So we have Velix also starting to draw their take on Zukyun and Kiss and their performances. Very beautiful. Velix always does animations on Instagram. And we also have Entech by showing their latest cure. I'm back with Fantastic Rainbow PreCure, Izumi Midori. She is called Cure Petal. She's 15 years old. She has a birthday on March 3rd, March 8th. No. Is it March 8th? For me it is, because it's like day, month. I don't know. It depends on where you are in the world. Her attack is called Petal Hurricane and Petal Forest. Her sub-attack is Petal Blast. Her theme is nature, air, earth, and plants. She's kind and helpful. She's similar to Cure Rosetta and Cure Friendly. And her introduction phrase is plants from forest and meadows, Cure Petal. And we now have the full... here she is. Very beautiful. I love the green. Where is my green cure this season? And we also have the full team, as we checked out in past live streams. Next week, we're going to have a mid-season cure or cures. And more info. Their transformation item is called Rainbow Pact and Rainbow Jewel. And the transformation is PreCure Rainbow Energy Charge Up. They say Rainbow Pact, Rainbow Jewel, the color name, and then transformation phrase. And they have a group attack called Fantastic Resolution. Do you guys remember Resolution of Colors by Tokyo Mew Mew New? Yay. And I think that's... Oh, we have one more art from Pinkberry here. Another daughter was taken. Who is taking them? Oh, way too tiny. Did I miss any of the arts? Please let me know, because it's almost time to finish the stream. Please let me know. Star Detective is recreating Hugto with the time travel. I think it's different enough to say that it's doing its own thing. I think, at least. Like I don't see it as like, oh, this is your actual art. Full Fall, is it on Blue Sky? I missed it. Where is it? Oh, okay. Found it. Let's check it out. Full Fall's art here. Crystal Avery, Hoshizora Miyuki on Blue Sky. 2 arts I did recently, crossing over PreCure with Project Sekai and MMJ and Kimi Pre. So, first of all, is this one. I don't know the Project Sekai characters. But girl, the idol girls, they look so cute. I love the poses that they do with the batons. I love this. Yes, where did you send your art? And Callie, you too. Where did you send your art? Please let me know, because I missed it. Please let me know. And we also have this one too. Hirogaru. Yes. The Hirogaru babies. Dear Shine Sky Dash. Oh my god, your handwriting is so beautiful. Oh my god. I love it. Is there more down here? Oh, no, it's just you saying more jump and you and Idol. I love the way you draw the logos, girl. It's amazing. And in here, Naito Dote. Oh my god, I don't know. Naito Kodo De. And Hirogaru Sky. Very nice. Guys, please let me know where you send your arts to me. Oh, Instagram. Okay. Let me get it there. Let me get Callie's art on Insta. It's weird. Instagram does not share the arts. Like they don't notify me that there's a new message. I hate it. Night Court at 25. Omikyu also on Blue Sky. Let's see. Oh, found it. That's so cool. Okay, so okay, Omikyu and Callie. I think those are the ones I'm missing. So let's check them out. Starting with Omikyu. Zukyun and Madoka. As Madoka and a little doodle. I love this. Oh my god. This is everything. Who are you? I'm you, but cooler. Girl, what a shady queen you are. And we also have Kelly. In Mysteries and Truths, I'll explore it. Star Detective Cure Investigator. Santiago Yoimachi Cure Investigator. And here is the full family. My OC and his family, his 2 dads and 2 younger siblings, as Santi and his siblings are biracial Mexican and Japanese as they speak English, Japanese, and Spanish. Their dad, Carlos, is Mexican and from the US, and their other dad, Natsuo, is from Japan. Both parents are in their 30s. Santi is 14, Miguel is 11, and Valentina is 7. Also, the 3 of them were born via surrogacy. Very nice. And yes, also sad that they sent their art here on Blue Sky. Let me see if it's here. Yes. My girl, Ring-chan. Very nice. Very cute. You guys rock your art styles. This is amazing. And just for us to end, we have the art for today from the Queens, which is the same art as last week, just in a different format, just for today's episode. The Kamikita twins are unfortunately not going to draw anymore for PreCure. We don't know if they're actually retiring like 100% or only for PreCure. And this is their last goodbye to you and Idol. Very sad because they are amazing, but they deserve their retirement because they have worked their ass off. Cookie, I shared your arts on Insta. They're the same, aren't they? So I shared them on Insta. So yes, I'm very sad that they're not gonna draw PreCure anymore. And one sad thing is that so far we do not have any other announcement when it comes to the cures, when it comes to the new manga of PreCure, if there is going to be Star Detective PreCure in manga format. So far, we have no announcement related to that. We're still waiting to see if we're going to get an announcement, if we're going to get a new artist, maybe in a different magazine or in Nakayoshi still. But so far, unfortunately, we have nothing. Anyways, guys, thank you to everyone who sent their arts. Thank you very, very, very much. I'm hoping that the Kamikita twins will keep on doing their fan arts that they do every week. I'm really hoping for that because their arts are really amazing. Thank you all. We are on to the last moments of You and Idol. If you are a member, do not forget to check out the community tab if you'd like to kind of be in the last video of You and Idol. Just answer my question if you have an answer to my question, obviously. So go check it out if you haven't done it yet, because it's going to be relevant for the last You and Idol video from next week, from episode 49. But today is the battle against DARKINE, and I'm very curious to see how they're gonna make their idolness shine through. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. Thank you very, very much for being here. Have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great week. We'll come back next week with the last stream, and yes, it's gonna be crazy. And I think I'm gonna change screens on January 31st. For the last stream of the, it's gonna still be the last stream of the month, but I'm gonna kick it off with the Star Detective stream. on January 31st. Even though it's still January, I'm going to consider it to be February already. And babies, thank you so much for being here today. We'll see each other next week. Kira kirana!